Thanks a lot there, David. The Army Corps of Engineers revamping its levee classification system.
Yeah, at first glance, the new rating for New Orleans, minimally acceptable, may be alarming, but the Corps says it's all about perspective. Catherine Mazzone has the story.
Anyone analyzing the data may have a tough time understanding where we've improved.
For this to be minimally acceptable is a bit of a surprise to us. It's like, okay, here, for, over 40 years it was outstanding. Now it's minimally acceptable. And we just revamped all the levee boards.
But there's no such thing as an outstanding rating anymore. Just acceptable, minimally acceptable, and unacceptable. Representatives with the Army Corps of Engineers say that's in order to offer a more realistic view of the levee system.
We need to look at them from an unbiased approach where we fully understand the level of the system, what it can do, as well as what it is designed to protect against.
Now, the Army Corps of Engineers takes into account what's at risk in the event of a 100-year event.
But if you have a flood in a city where you have people and infrastructure and, big box stores and, stadiums and all sorts of important stuff that people are concerned with, it's a bigger deal. So that's the risk that's the risk factor that the new risk ratings address.
In New Orleans, there's a lot at stake, making us very high risk. So what does minimally acceptable mean? Corps representatives say the rating should not be cause for concern.
We know that we've built a great system. It's one of the best systems in the country, if not in the world. And we know that it performs as designed. But we also know that inevitably there will be a storm that is greater than what that system is designed, and we have to take that into account.
But improvements are in the works as engineers build the system to withstand an even stronger storm.
But we know, and we've had storms that are larger than the 1% event, so we're building what we consider resiliency into the system, and that's through armoring. And with the armoring complete in the next year and a half, we will have a storm system that is resilient to a 500-year or greater storm.
Army Corps representatives tell us they are still working to improve the classification system and should have a final system in place in several months.